Question 3. What have you learned from audience feedback? So firstly, I evaluated my work to see if there were any improvements or adjustments that me and my group could make to my music video. Reasons for this is just something in the video might be lacking for the audience, or there might be certain element that has completely been neglected in the video. So it gives us a chance to see what we can improve on, so that when we go back to editing, we can improve upon it. Camera techniques we evaluated. This is like seeing the different various movements being used, so panning, handheld movements, as well as different angles like low angle, high angle, point of view, shallow focuses, all of which are varied, but they also demonstrate various different angles, which develops our skills with the camera, and it also makes it more exciting for the audience to watch. We also had to evaluate the editing techniques and how the beat of the song was matching the visuals in certain areas. We had to evaluate this because it was just important to see how our editing skills had improved, and if we'd added any effects, filters, just anything that could contribute towards our editing skills. So we picked YouTube to showcase our work because under the video you have a comment section, and in the comment section it allows audience members to actually leave feedback. This can be something positive, something negative, whatever they want to post. It appears below the video, and me and my group can go back and see the constructive comments, see the positive comments much easily, and it allows for audience involvement. They feel as if they're contributing towards the video. Like and dislike bar, so me and my group can see if the majority liked or disliked it. If they disliked it, it shows that something needs to be changed, which will help when we go back to editing, because it will show us that there's a lot we need to do to improve upon our work. And just again, it gets that audience involvement, so we're able to see if they liked it or if they didn't. Numbers of views is always taken into account on YouTube, so we can see how many people have seen it. This is a good indication of how people are sharing it around, or how people are just seeing it in general, showing that we've appealed to the audience. Links to social media, so if someone liked it, or if an audience member liked it, they'll share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, just any sort of social media, and it allows them to just sort of share it among their friends, and allows for communication among their friends. Just something that they're allowed to share their opinions on, and see if they agree with each other. It just engages with the audience. All of this, everything, the comments, the likes, the number of views, and the links to social media all contribute to audience involvement, which increases our target audience's appeal, because they feel as if they are having an effect on the video, so they feel more involved, and they feel as if they've contributed to the final end product. Two good comments we received from our video were that the conventions were used well or effectively. So our artist is seen with a guitar, indie artists are always seen with their instruments, so that's a clear indication that we have followed a convention of the genre. And narrative clear and engaging. This just basically means that the narrative was easy to understand for the audiences. They weren't confused, and they were able to sort of envision the world that the artist is in, and actually thought it was quite an interesting story. However, two constructive comments we got were that the filters, more filters were needed throughout the video. That is true. Sometimes the filter, sometimes it lacks in the filters, so filters need to be added so that it just looks more professional. And some shots were blurry. This was because the lens at the front of the camera wasn't adjusted properly before filming some certain shots, so it makes the artist look out of focus while the wall behind him is in focus. The comments as a producer, they affected me in a way so that I wanted to go back and change everything that was a constructive comment. I just wanted to sort of like take priority and, you know, improve upon my work so that the audience can actually feel they had an effect on the final product. It just made me, basically just wanted me to go back and change it so that the target audience, they feel more involved, and so it's just better. In general, it's just a better video. And the comments that we got, the constructive comments, they are being taken on board right now. We are trying to find filters that will help with, found a filter that will sort out the focus problem, and another filter that will use whenever our artist isn't playing the instrument, and that'll be this filter called Faded Sun, and it takes the colour and the brightness out of the shot, and then when he is playing the guitar, the colour comes back. The effect of that is that it sort of conveys that he's only happy, or he only feels like his true self when he's playing the guitar, and that's something he's dedicated his life to and wants to focus on. And as you can see throughout the video, he's so dedicated to it, by the end he's homeless, just because he wanted it to come true. So that shows we are trying to improve upon our work and take the constructive comments into account. And if I worked in the industry, taking on audience feedback is always a good idea, because the target audience feel more involved, and by the end of the video it appeals to them because they have the effect of they feel as if they've created the video, they feel as if they've had a sort of creative input into the video. So the target audience actually build up a relationship with the creators that had the sort of, you know, backbone to say that they're correct and that they've actually made those improvements because they agreed with their response and their feedback. But it also shows that due to taking on audience feedback, audiences will actually say that these people are nice, and, you know, the creators do listen to their audience members and don't forget about them, and that will in turn increase sales for the artist, because they listen to the audience members and the creators take on the feedback that they're given.